I'm Tatiana Kalish. I'm going to be a freshman at Da Vinci High School.
My name is Kyla Richmond and I'm going to be a junior at Osceola High School.
Avi Sugar. I'm going into 8th grade and I go to Roosevelt Middle School.
My name is Kiri Sinha. I go to edst school and I am going into 4th grade.
Susana Kalish. I'm going to be a junior at El Segundo High School.
My name is Miriam Sugar. I am going into 4th grade and I go to Charlemagne French School.
My name is Zara. I'm going into 2nd grade and I go to Charlemagne.
My name is Boris. I am going into 5th grade and I am going to Oak Hill School, but I used to go to Camas Ridge.
My favorite teacher I just had this past year, and she was really just always on top of her stuff, and she was just, you could tell that she was just so intelligent, and she really wanted to make sure that the kids were learning and that us as students succeeded. And she adapted to different learning styles and was very helpful.
My favorite teacher was this past year. She was my science teacher, and she always was really organized and had everything planned out, and she was just very enthusiastic, and you could tell that she really loved what she was teaching, and it made us like it a lot more too.
She was very good at what she taught and she always knew what she was talking about. She never made it seem like she had no idea what she was talking about or that she didn't want to teach what she was teaching. She always liked to teach what she was teaching and made everything fun and enjoyable for everyone in the class and very interactive.
Well, one of my favorite teachers was my 5th grade teacher, and I really enjoyed her because she really made learning fun. Although she wasn't the best teacher I've ever had learning-wise, the environment in her classroom was the best, and the classroom was really bright. She was a very bright person, or is a very bright person, and always makes friends with all the kids.
One of my favorite teachers, the classroom was really bright. She interacted with all the kids, and I felt like I learned very well in her classroom.
I actually had 2 favorite teachers. One of them was for one of my other classes, and he was very energetic, always sang songs in the morning when he came in, and was very caring.
I liked my kindergarten teacher because he was fun, funny, and nice.
My 4th grade teacher, because he was really interesting and funny.
It was definitely student-based. It was a lot of hands-on science, it was chemistry and physics, so we do a lot of experiments and stuff like that.
Everyone having a say in what we're going to be doing.
It was very fun and you could always have a good time even though you were learning difficult material, and there was posters all over the room, and she was very approachable and she always asked questions to you so that she would know how you were learning and if you were learning or if you weren't learning.
Well, it was a bit complicated because it was her first year switching to the Common Core academics, and so she kind of struggled with that sometimes, but then she was adapted to it and helped us to understand it and understand the material. I didn't like this teacher in particularly because he really showed that he didn't care. He would take a really long time to grade our work. If we would do poorly on a test or learning material, he wouldn't do much to help you understand it, and he was almost selfish.
I didn't really like my 4th grade teacher because she was really strict.
I didn't really like one of my first grade teachers, because she wasn't very kind And whenever I had questions, she said, "Does anybody have questions?" I raised my hand and she ignored me.
Teacher I kind of disliked was not in my class, but was for like you get to take classes that you choose, and I chose a certain class, and she was the leader. I didn't really learn that much, and she kind of was strict in a bad way.
This teacher picked favorites and disfavorites, and I was not on her favorite list. She totally forgot about me, and she didn't really teach anything to me.
It was my math teacher this year. I really didn't like her because there was nothing special to her class. We did the same thing every single day, and there was like, and the learning that happened wasn't fun. There was no energy. It was all negative, if there was any energy.
We always did the same thing every day. It was pre-algebra. We always did the same thing every day. We took Cornell notes every single day, and we were in a math class, and I didn't think it was really necessary to take Cornell notes, and so she made it very not enjoyable for me.
One of the teachers, he was teaching a subject that wasn't my favorite, and he wasn't all very like exciting or didn't make it interesting or fun in any sort of way. It was just kind of, here's what we're learning, figure out how to do it. And I wish he would have like kind of adapted to the way the kids learned and what they had interests in.
To not be really strict.
Really to just like care for the students, and you can really tell when the teacher wants you to succeed and wants you to pass their class, rather than them just wanting you to come into class every day and them to just earn their money.
I think the future teachers should pay attention to all the students in the class, and they should interact with the class instead of just standing and talking a lot.
Be easily approachable. It's helpful when we can talk to our teachers and tell them what we're having problems with so we can do better.
To be nice and kind and encouraging.
Just to keep the environment fun and to engage with every student, make sure everyone's learning.
Always be very interactive with the students and make the students feel like you want to be there and you want them to learn, and make it fun.
I'd say be very happy or energetic, bright. Try to always be in a good mood.